Chapter 11 of Glinda of Oz. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Lucy Perry. Glinda of Oz by L. Frank Baum. Chapter 11 The Conquest of the Skeezers. Queen Coo ee oh dropped the rope, tottered and fell headlong into the water, sinking beneath the surface, while the Skeezers in the submarine failed to assist her, and only stared at the ripples in the water where she had disappeared. A moment later there arose to the surface a beautiful white swan. This white swan was of large size, very gracefully formed, and scattered all over its white feathers were tiny diamonds, so thickly placed that as the rays of the morning sun fell upon them, the entire body of the swan glistened like one brilliant diamond. The head of the diamond swan had a bill of polished gold, and its eyes were two sparkling amethysts.
"Hooray!"
cried the Su dic, dancing up and down with wicked glee.
"My poor wife Rora is avenged at last. You made her a golden pig, Coo ee oh, and now I have made you a diamond swan. Float on your lake forever if you like, for your web feet can do no more magic, and you are as powerless as the pig you made of my wife."
"Villain! Scoundrel!" croaked the diamond swan. "You will be punished for this. Oh, what a fool I was to let you enchant me!"
"A fool you were, and a fool you are," laughed the Su dic, dancing madly in his delight.
And then he carelessly tripped over the other copper vessel with his heel, and its contents spilled on the sands and were lost to the last drop. The Su dic stopped short and looked at the overturned vessel with a rueful countenance.
"That's too bad, too bad," he exclaimed sorrowfully. "I've lost all the poison I had to kill the fishes with, and I can't make any more because only my wife knew the secret of it, and she is now a foolish pig and has forgotten all her magic."
"Very well,"
said the diamond swan scornfully, as she floated upon the water and swam gracefully here and there.
"I am glad to see you are foiled. Your punishment is just beginning, for although you have enchanted me and taken away my powers of sorcery, you still have the 3 magic fishes to deal with, and they'll destroy you in time, mark my words."
The Su dic stared at the swan a moment, then he yelled to his men,
"Shoot her! Shoot the saucy bird!"
They let fly some arrows at the diamond swan, but she dove under the water and the missiles fell harmless. When Coo ee oh rose to the surface she was far from the shore, and she swiftly swam across the lake to where no arrows or spears could reach her. The Su dic rubbed his chin and thought what to do next. Near by floated the submarine in which the Queen had come, but the Skeezers who were in it were puzzled what to do with themselves. Perhaps they were not sorry their cruel mistress had been transformed into a diamond swan, but the transformation had left them quite helpless. The underwater boat was not operated by machinery, but by certain mystic words uttered by Coo ee oh. They didn't know how to submerge it, or how to make the watertight shield cover them again, or how to make the boat go back to the castle, or make it enter the little basement room where it was usually kept. As a matter of fact, they were now shut out of their village under the great dome, and could not get back again. So one of the men called to the supreme dictator of the Flatheads, saying, "Please make us prisoners and take us to your mountain, and feed us and keep us, for we have nowhere to go." Then the Su dic laughed and answered,
"Not so. I can't be bothered by caring for a lot of stupid Skeezers. Stay where you are or go wherever you please, so long as you keep away from our mountain."
He turned to his men and added,
"We have conquered Queen Coo ee oh and made her a helpless swan. The Skeezers are under water and may stay there. So having won the war, let us go home again and make merry and feast, having after many years proved the Flatheads to be greater and more powerful than the Skeezers."
So the Flatheads marched away, and passed through the row of palms, and went back to their mountain, where the Su dic and a few of his officers feasted, and all the others were forced to wait on them.
"I'm sorry we couldn't have roast pig," said the Su dic, "but as the only pig we have is made of gold, we can't eat her. Also the golden pig happens to be my wife, and even were she not gold, I am sure she would be too tough to eat."
End of Chapter 11. The Conquest of the Skeezers. Recording by Lucy Perry, in Bath, on June 13th, 2009.